Never enough blank by the creator, duh. Okay. Haha, vBlank go burr. Never enough vBlank to credits. Help Senpai. Okay, well, let's just try it. To the ghost house. Something I don't trust about all this. Every screen has everything it needs for completion. Can you find the moons? I think I already screwed it up. What is this? Interesting. What is going on? Probably wasn't what I was supposed to do with that. I'm gonna guess I probably shouldn't have done something with that shell. Or something smarter with that shell. Oh, it scrolls. Okay. I get the feeling I saw this in a QLDC level recently. I don't know if I'd describe what's going on as spinning. But I definitely got tricked by the Mega Man scroll. Okay, yeah, I guess I would describe what's going on here as spinning. Intriguing. Each screen has everything you need. That is indeed a middle finger. The hack knows its audience. Okay, I think I learned earlier that standing on that thing does not cause it to trigger. Shoot. But other things would. Could I soft lock myself by getting up there? Woo! Soft lock! Alright, my brilliant plan didn't work. Which KLDC9 entry it was? Oh, I want to... Yeah, I remember watching someone play it. I think I watched Glitch play it for a while, but I don't remember. Feel free to spoil that one for me. We're long past judging, so it doesn't matter. Alright, this time will be different because I'm not going to waste my, my throwing. So rotate 90 degrees. I think that'll do it. There we go. Progress. I definitely want to get that off there. So that's rotate. This is cause something funky to happen. That's also rotate. I don't know what that's going to do. Oh, well, I'm not sure I understand that yet. Slippery when wet, thank you. Yeah, I definitely would not know that one by name. Rotation around an axis, but I'm not sure what axis. Like, this one clearly is the whole room. We learned that much. It's a classic problem with Mario puzzles. Solving a puzzle once makes you feel smart. Solving it 400 times because you died makes you feel very dumb. Level requirement, a functioning brain. If I only had a brain. Who needs courage when you have a gun? Does also remind me, Gunter, as a shortened form of Egg Hunter, was still like a not very good. It's not a good word, no. Ah. What if I... Nope. Camera relative? That seems to make a lot of sense. There seems to be at least a couple different classes of blocks. You've got the green happy blocks, you've got these ones, I think rotate around themselves. And then the one that we saw on the third screen, which was different. Well, like, this rotates, I think, all the blocks that are touching, maybe? Or maybe it just rotates within, like, an axis, like a 2x2 axis. Yeah, 2x2 seems to be roughly what it is. Gotta go? Alright. We'll see you later, Dan. Random quote you'll have course sometimes. Will shooting yourself small will help you build immunity resistance to large caliber bullets? Pretty sure that's not how that works. Makes me miss Yahoo Answers all the more. Okay, yeah, I think you're right about the camera relative being important there. I'm trying to decide what I want to do in this room. Do I want to try to escape up the top, or do I want to, like, bore a hole in the right? I think these ones are relative to Mario, though. Well, that was close to working. I'm still presuming I want to go out the right side, which I don't think was adequately indicated anywhere, but... I also think I probably should just bring in a block from the prior level, or prior room, because that seems way better than what I'm doing here. The film is supposed to teach me something important. I'm yielding to grasp. That wasn't terrifying at all. Yeah, I'm not sure certain the objective of that room, then. Like, where do I want to go? And it's true, there never is enough vBlank time. You can even see it eating in up there. Oh, I probably should fix it up so I can actually get through here. Useful to know. I legitimately do not understand what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, well, I want to get to the next part of the room there. That's clear now. Figured that was worth a shot. There has to be some sort of sensible way to get through that part without dying. It's nice of it to have a nice big pause whenever you go through a room. Wouldn't be surprised if there was like a moon up there. Maybe the coins are telling me where I should stand. Ah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet. An not uncommon statement on this stream. Didn't trust it. I'm gonna take a block this time instead. See if I can do this without having to do that. The answer is yes, but I need to be more on the ball. On the bounce. That's the problem. I still don't understand the rule for how that thing behaves or why it does what it does. The one in the shell room. It behaves oddly. You know what? Maybe I want to move the green block. It's not the dumbest of ideas. Okay, I want to move the green block to the right. Is that possible? Like, I think that might be the actual puzzle. Maybe. I think. I could easily be wrong. It has everything you need to solve it. Everything I need to solve it. It turns the four things to the left of it, which I guess wouldn't help me because I want to change them to the right. Unless, no. I would say my attempt has been less than successful. Another possibility is I'm just supposed to go underneath the wall. And, like, I'm trying to massively overthink this. Like, especially for, like, puzzles that are supposed to teach you how the basic mechanics of the puzzles themselves work. Stuff seems overcomplicated. And then I space when doing that one. Because, like, each one of these is trying to teach me how a certain block works. Like, that one ticks periodically, this one ticks every frame. It does something to the left of it. Moves like a 4x4 section. Similarly, this rotates that. The T thing rotates the whole room, I believe, around its axis here, even though the room is not the same size in all places. Well, that was awful. But what does the 4x... Like, I guess it rotates the area around, or to the right of Mario by some amount, unless it's conveniently placed off-screen. Because I feel like the solution would be to simply walk Mario to the right-hand side of the screen. In fact, I believe that's what the coins would be indicating to me, right? But... like, stand here. Oh, wait, those are That's my misunderstanding. Those are transparent blocks. I thought those were death blocks. Yep, that's my entire misunderstanding of that puzzle. Those are not transparent blocks. Those are those were not death blocks. Those were transparent blocks. And that's why it told me to stand there, was because of that. So there was my misunderstanding. Dear Lord. Okay. Bonk. 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 Eh, good enough. Okay. Me touching that does nothing. That'll rotate the 4x4, so I think I need to rotate the room. There was no time to react to that. Still not quite certain exactly what axis this happens on. But at least I'm getting there. Okay, just stand here and wait. Bonk once. Alright. I'm trying to think if this is what... Actually, can't I just do this? No. Ow. Alright, so it has to be in the correct rotation to be able to escape out to the right. Oh. That didn't help. I think what I've learned is don't use that. I think I'm about to hose myself for this run. That's fine. What we learned is shells are too powerful for that type of thing. I'm going to take the long way around here. In fact, I guess I could have stood in that hole anyway, and it would have worked the same way. There we go. Okay, and then I want to rotate, but I want to stay very close. This is all solid, so I can't really do anything with this, so I think I have to rotate again. Maybe I don't want to rotate right then. Really hoping there's a midway sooner or later, so I don't have to keep solving the same puzzles over and over. Maybe one day. Okay, so... I have like 3 or 4 things I can mess with, right? Well, I've got 3 block... Fuck. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, well sometimes you can go through the next side, the other side of the room, if the game likes you, is what I've learned. So that's an actual recoverable thing if you just space. Yeah, that one was on me. What is my goal there? Oh, well. Like I said, recoverable. Mostly recoverable. finding new and more innovative ways to die. That's never a good sign. Oh, anyway. So I finally started my new book, which I took some effort to actually get on my phone. It's a travelogue about, and I think from the 1940s or something. About a journalist who goes to Burma with his friend who's a jeweler to go see some really fantastic rubies. It's been interesting so far. That's why you start at the top. Kind of miss travelogues of that sort. The world's become a much more tame place. You don't get as many interesting ones. In fact, the entire reason I picked up the book to begin with was because it was mentioned in a different travelogue, though this one was by a Canadian cartoonist. French-Canadian cartoonist. Who'd gotten to go to some interesting places, including Burma. Because his wife worked for, probably still works for, Doctors Without Borders. As some sort of administrator. And he drew a comic book about his experiences in Burma, wherein he also had a small child. How does I do this? Nothing good. Basically, they had just had a kid and then it moved halfway across the world. Strikes me as not the most amazing way to live, but apparently his kids like it well enough. Some interesting things about that. Apparently there's a... oh, that works. Well, that makes sense to me hitting it with a block. Some sort of festival where they constantly try to soak people's backs. Something about purification of a very specific type. Since the Buddhism they practice in Burma is slightly different than in other countries. Okay. So I'm absolutely certain about the first two moves. The rest of them, I'm not sure. Standing on a that block doesn't do anything. I feel like I need to rotate, but if I rotate again, I'm going to fall out the right side. So, like, that's the problem with this sort of thing. I want to experiment with all of these options I have, but I can't experiment with them very well when I constantly have to run back and spend a minute going and figuring out the puzzle, or doing the same puzzles over again. Given that I still don't fully understand all the mechanisms here, it's a little bit difficult to make good progress. Like, that room doesn't have any coins in it, does it? Each room has everything you need to succeed in it. I have to do that. Those are death blocks, so I can't get up there. Yeah, I think I want to rotate twice, but I also don't want to die. Guess I could try rotating and pressing left. Okay, this time I didn't die. But at the same time, I'm not in a very good state. I think if I hit that block again... I'm beginning to wonder if I should hit the green block more than once before rotating the room. Like, there's a really cool puzzle room and all that, but still. Okay, here we go. 2, 3. Because, yeah, I think having those... Alright, well, maybe having this set up different might help. No, that just makes it easier to get trapped up there, which is something I most emphatically do not want. Can I bonk that block? Yes, I can. Okay. That is interesting. Actually, it helps me, but okay, I think that is good. Hold left. That didn't change any of the things that I find important right now. Okay, cool. Looked into that. All I've done is rotate the room. But I guess I can come up this way and rotate this room a little bit. Nope, that makes it worse. And I've soft-locked myself. These are not easy puzzles. Thankfully, Start Select is enabled, which is always a nice feature for these sorts of things. Okay. What is my goal in that level? Like, what am I actually trying to accomplish? Like, maybe we should try to work that one out backwards. Backwardsness tends to work a little bit better when trying to solve puzzles sometimes, so let's, like, evaluate what our goal in that level is and work from there. And wait, and wait, and wait. I could get the shell and bring it with me. That is an option. It did say everything in each room. Okay. That block is solid. That block is solid. Is it solid? Yes, it's solid. How would I even get to use that if that block is solid? Yeah, it said every screen has everything you need. So I don't think I need the shell, but I wonder if I could use it to cheese. Like, I think I might be able to use it to cheese something. So therefore, it doesn't hurt to try, but again, I need to get there so I can reevaluate my options. Take a moment, think before trying to exercise options. Okay. Surprised all of this works. I mean, SMW, it works. It's one of those things where, like, you can, in fact, get away with this sort of thing in SMW. Alright, maybe I should have actually tried to actively get the shell in. Then I didn't. Okay. So I think my goal is to get into that part of the room, which I think is actually... Oh, wait a second. I think I don't need to do any of that nonsense with the other block, right? Just jump up here. No, I did. Because I need to be able to hit this block, but I can do that from there. Okay, I think I see an option on how to do this, and I think it's just I ignore most of the puzzle. I think. If I do that and then I rotate the room 4 times, I end up in a spot where I can leave, I think is how it should work. We'll see. If it's cheese, I am fully accepting of it. Because at this point, I am just kind of baffled. I think there must be something about how all this works that I don't understand well enough to understand why there's that other part of the puzzle. Because, like, I don't think I can ever get in there unless, like, the green rotation thing is much weirder than I think it is. But it definitely could be. I mean, it is screen relative to Mario. Or camera relative to Mario. Okay, so hit this block. Hit it twice. Kind of convenient. Hold still. bonk that. Okay, remember, hold left. And then need to hit the block. Which apparently I can't do. Which makes me think my solution is probably really cheesy, because like probably you're supposed to use the block down there to hit that block or something. Hey. This is so... that works. Makes this part more active, but... I'm taking it with me. Under the working theory that if that's actually all that we need to do, I may as well just do it. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, I think I'm just going to use the shell. Like that, I think, is a perfectly fine cheese option, provided that the exit's actually on that axis. Which so far I think has been the truth. Like, regardless of how the room is rotated, you need to exit to the right. And it has to be done while the room is in the correct orientation. Oh, I'm so glad there's a recovery mechanism there. Okay. Grab block. Grab shell. Get lucky. Wait repeatedly. Okay. I am somehow finding new and amazing ways to fail. Despite my idea of cheese. And that weird wall jump thing I executed. I think I just need to make sure I don't end up directly above that. Okay. Two, three, rotate, grab. Occurs to me. Well, that works. No midway, of course. I don't know either. Just do the thing, it's easy. There's more than one solution here. Okay. Hey, I got the moon! Was that what I was supposed to do? Okay, I can rotate this room. Which isn't bad. I can do this if I want to rotate it again. I think I can just leave. Nope. Wrong rotation. Don't stand there. Kinda wonder what the correct solution to that other room was. Like, get it to rotate 4 times and then ignore the problem, which I think would have worked, because you can still block that. I think you're supposed to use the block at some point for some reason, but it did seem like it was really hard to get access to. Like, it seemed like it was a red herring. This works. Good enough. Still good enough. Maybe not good enough at all. I do not understand that. In fact, aside from the first room, I think I found a cheese thingy for every room if need be. I guess this one, technically. This other room, there's not really cheese. Kind of. Kind of. Yeah, just bumping it is easier. Okay, so this is the normal orientation. I don't see a way out easily. Intriguing. Need to stop doing that. Keep dying because I don't expect the rotation to work the way it does. Not good at rotating this shape. Kinda wondering how many more of these there are. Like, I like the concept, but I feel like there's a lot of jank here. And checkpoints are nowhere near as common as they probably need to be. At least in my book. It's an adequate book for this sort of thing. Okay. I think I want to get him down there so we can kick the shell. Like, I think that's the goal, is to rotate the room when the Koopa is in a right spot so he continues to fall down. Oh. Like, I think that's the solution. The intended solution. I feel like I've chosen some very tedious levels this evening. Okay. Ah! No, please don't do that, Mario. That's not what we need on this stream. Oh, right. Bonk. Nope. I screwed it up and then I bonked myself. Try that again. Yeah, I'm not a fan how frequently that's happening now. Okay. Just chill. Wait for the obvious things to happen. Don't screw up this part so I can keep my cheese. You know what? Let's see what lies ahead of us. Alright, so there's only one more room after that. I guess you're just not supposed to fall out of the world. Go figure. Okay. It's probably a issue with the screen scrolling or something, or maybe they just put a bunch of blocks on the bottom. They weren't expecting people to ever escape, even though it seems like it's fairly easy to escape. Then again, there have been, like, actual pits, right? I've fallen into a pit and died more than once. Like here. So I wonder if they're just, like, the bottom of the level happens to have that and the top doesn't. Could just be part of the difficulty. I suppose it could. How you doing, Spike the Fox? There we go. I'm already cheesing this pretty heavy anyway, so I'm not, like, broken up about it. Okay. Right, I need to get a hole in the floor in this orientation. That's the goal. Or maybe that just works. That's a death block. Just here enjoying the great distraction. I hope it's distracting. Good type of distracting. The levels I've drawn tonight have been somewhat tedious. A couple of them at least. Like, I like the concept here, I just wish that, like, there was a checkpoint after the third room or something. It's nice that there's no timer to let me know how much time I'm wasting getting back to the next puzzle. Okay, there we go. Looks actually a good draw for that green block. Pretty cool, you've not seen this before? Yeah, I've seen this before in one level. There was a KLDC level in KLDC9 that used a similar gimmick, but it was more around, like, Kaizo-y jumping things than one-screen puzzles. But I haven't played it, I've only seen, like, GlitchCat play it. Okay. Green block affects where I am. Right, okay. No, green block affects wherever the fuck it wants to. No, it affects with respect to the camera. Okay. Have I gotten out of the level yet? That'll work. Okay, I'm gonna put the shell down just in case, because I don't remember what these do specifically. Okay. I can rotate the green block around. I can rotate this block around. Fascinating. Interesting. That's not what I expected. I may have hosed it. Except I have my shell still, so I can poke the block with this. Okay, you can't... Can you poke these blocks with this? Yes, you can! Well, there it goes, that block. Like I said, being able to, make some decisions about what I'm doing. Okay, so... What I've demonstrated is I've managed to kind of flub my way through all of the puzzles except for, like, the first 3 rooms. Is really what I've demonstrated here. I think the last room I need to demonstrate, like, some mastery over, like, exactly what those blocks do and how they do it. Well, it's not too bad, because I understand what I'm doing, right? Like, I know how to solve each puzzle, it's just a matter of doing it correctly. And some are slightly more annoying than others. But that one in particular, like, strikes me as the kind of puzzle where you want to be able to explore options. And having a convenient reset door would be nice, but... not how you want to play it. So... jump. There we go. Oh. That was convenient. Okay. Rotate when he's on the far left. Let him do his thing to shred this wall. I had that. See the full Easter egg puzzle I put in Grand Poo World, like full on ciphers in the alphabet, hex code. Yeah, I saw that. There were parts that were kind of good. There was one bit that I found was kind of silly when it was just like, here's a bunch of words, anagram them. But the Lunar Magic puzzle was actually pretty clever. I did appreciate it at the time. I didn't solve it, but I was there when it was solved. I think I was watching when like Glitch Cat and everybody was trying to solve it for the first time, which was pretty cool. The orbulette is still a really good pun, regardless. Since an oubulette is a French term for a prison, a sort of prison in the ground. I think a big hole. Watching live too was dope. Yeah, exactly. And then everyone had to like try to figure out how to beat Bowser. Oh. I want to say that the Bowser beating also happened the same night. Like, people started getting all the hits they needed and found the secret one-up, or secret embiggening tools. It was a wild ride. And then there was a short period of time where, like, every hack had a puzzle. Yeah, I screwed that up. Gotta remember to stand on the transparent block if I'm gonna drop the thing on it. It was same day? Yeah. Didn't happen too long after either. Like, it was pretty fast. Even given how difficult that boss can be. I've definitely spent time watching people, like, spend hours and hours trying to beat it. It does help that the music for that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I wonder when the next, like, Kaizo of that, well, just level of hype will end up happening. I thought Ultra Kaizo World 2 might have done that, but it didn't end up quite bringing the same level. There's been so much since then. They've took 72 hours of it to beat it, just gameplay? Damn. Okay, careful. Still not entirely sure why that happens. He turned around! Little bastard. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. This rotates this block around. Being higher up means I can adjust the camera slightly. And this rotates that around. Does that rotate? That rotates these around. Okay. That does nothing now. Aside from the fact that they're getting further away and they're not aligned correctly. Actually, oh, that works. But let's check up here first, see if there's a moon. There might be a moon, I don't care. Yes! Oh, blessed H. Alright, I never fully understood what these did. Okay. Well, I'm glad there's a reset button. I guess that's probably what I needed to do, was make a tower out of these things. Okay, that's even worse. I don't understand it. but I'm now stuck because I can't get high enough up. Wayne's World boss. Music. Super Wayne World boss. I'd play it. Part of the problem is I'm not... No, I don't understand. Everything I do moves them to the right. Like, I guess with one more level of upness, I could probably accomplish something. It's too much up. Nope. Not gonna make it up that way. I only saw Wayne's World like a couple of years ago for the first time. Yeah, I think actually if I can jump from 2 blocks higher, I can hit that. Okay. Maybe that'll work. If I come in with a little momentum. Okay. Well, I hit it twice. I could have done anything, honestly. Oh, and then because I bonked it up too high, I won't be able to see, unless I can hit this block, which is going to be tricky. I have no idea what I did. Now maybe I hit this block. Hit this one again. Hit this one again. I can just move these two up and down indefinitely. Alright, well that didn't work. Okay. Okay, I hit it twice. My theory is I want to hit it twice. That moves it way too high, but if I'm here, maybe I can do this. So jump from here to there. From there to there. Carefully don't do that. Stand on this and wonder what... Yeah, I'm suddenly in this direction. Okay, that was cool. Can I leave? Is that what I wanted? Okay, cool. What now? Caboose. Simple enough. Simple enough. And, of course, that didn't help. Ack. Okay. No. No. Maybe we just need to stand on it. I'm gonna guess that's the music that's actually playing, because I cannot actually hear it. It's funny, I now have a better understanding of what the hell this level is actually about. Because I have a room where I can test theories and do things, as opposed to a room where I was just stuck before. What the heck is that? Alright, well that answers that question. So that's a thing that rotates the room. Oh, that's a T. Oh, it just looked weird from the side. Everything makes so much more sense now. Okay. Boost. Need to hit the boost 3 times. That gets me 2 hits. That did nothing. And it fizzled away. These only work if you hit them. Music is from Wayne World NES. The lyrics came from Amethyst playing this level. Oh, okay. There was no way I was gonna guess that. It's the kind of thing you'd expect for, like a game company that actually knows what they're doing with that license to do. That thing just looked like it was, like, part of a door to me when I was doing this earlier. Okay. Back to the problem at hand. I can hit this block, get access to this. I can use that to get access to the other two, but the block has to expire. Which is not what I wanted. They're in perfect harmony. Some part of this I'm just misunderstanding. Take a moment to think. Maybe there's another thing in the room that I'm missing. Thought it was a door or a ladder? Yeah, it was very unclear to me that's what I wanted. I thought it was a door, so I needed to rotate something around, but in retrospect, I should have realized the rotation thing doesn't allow for that. Okay, I wanted to try something, which was like... Nope. I need to get this. I need to use that one block to get these two blocks. There's no question in my mind about that. But what the hell do I do with that third block? Like, is there something else in the room? Is there like a room rotating thingy that I'm not seeing? Turn the room right. Well, I got stuck. I don't see a thing that turns the room right. Like, all of the things I see rotate a set of blocks. If that makes a sense. I've already screwed this up, haven't I? Yep. But yeah, there's not any... So, like, there's no turn the room thing. There's just rotate around this axis thing. We've done that. In fact, there's no real reason to rotate this one around the axis aside from getting up here. They're all the same sort of block. It's like, I can burn this block to do that, but that still leaves me with a block deficit. Because I have to destroy this block to get these two blocks. Unless the answer really is just that the boost only takes 2 hits, and I didn't do this right. Oh! So much for being able to test that theory. You know what? You might actually be onto something. Thinking about it. Like, instead, what if... What if, instead, I need to rotate this twice more, so I end up with a different boss fight? Because, like, I could have fallen onto that thing and actually hit it again. It's conceivable. What about the second round block that comes into the room? What about the second block that comes into the room? What is the overall change? Like, no. Didn't even get to test my theory again. I was too busy thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's a big space of possibilities here that I'm not exploring well enough. Well, actually, there's a very small space of probabilities here, but we're not exploring them very well either. But I'm going to try holding left this time so I can rotate the room a second time. Dang it! Block was to the left before I entered, yeah. I do think rotating the room a second time might be funny if nothing else, so I kind of want to try it. Alright, let's test the theory that this boost only takes 2 hits. Or something major changes after the second hit. It's possible it didn't happen, which means I'm wrong. But it's possible. For science, exactly. Well, also because it's not that hard to do this puzzle. Like, that's the real benefit here at this point, is like, I know what I'm doing. Said the man who immediately screwed up. I roughly know what I'm doing. So... and if nothing else, when I fuck up, I can fix it. Is kind of. Nope. I'm just going to try one more time. Because it don't take that much work. Right, I need to hit that one bottom one first, or second, or third, or possibly fourth, maybe fifth, some other number. Now, standing on it does nothing, right? I'd need to have some mechanism to hit it, and I have absolutely no way of doing that from here. Okay, well, that was fun. Alright, so... I need to hit this block without destroying my block. That's really it. Okay, theory that I might be able to hit both things at the same time is still possible, but very unlikely. I have no blocks left, so there's no point. Kind of still want to go hit that thing more than once. I'm vaguely tempted to turn on swimming just to do it. Okay. Rotate this block. Like, this is the one thing I have complete control over, is this block rotation. What good does that do me? All the blocks you need on every screen. I think this might be a little obscure for me. Still tempted to turn on swimming. Or science. Yeah, I'm getting more tempted by the moment, honestly. Okay, so I still feel like this has to be like the right first move, or a right first move. But the other one just gets me one single block. Like, unless I can hit both the boo and the block at the same time, I'm not sure what to do here. So, well, that almost worked. And by almost, I mean it didn't. Okay, is there a hole right here? Yes. Can I mid-air grab? Theoretically, yeah. I've certainly done my air grabs before. Alright, we're gonna rotate the room again. I don't think the room wants to be rotated. Does it affect the next room? No, it does not. Alright, let's rotate her one bit more time. And then let's do that, because we're done with that nonsense. It was interesting. I don't think it was actually helpful, but it was interesting. Almost everybody was a winner. Okay, I'm legitimately in need of some sort of hint. Herosoft, do you actually know the answer? I suspect you do. Would you be willing to give me some sort of hint? Because, like, there's some sort of trickery with these blocks that I'm just not seeing. I'm getting tired of building a bridge repeatedly. Odd that it now puts a timer on the screen. Like, you really wouldn't think that. Nope, still no dice. I'm trying to hit the boo and the block at the same time. Try hitting the block again? Oh. Maybe you're not supposed to kill the boo. Maybe the boo's a red herring. Go left at the open hole. Here's with a shot. Hey, boo, get out of the way. I guess I did see that. I just didn't think anything of it. I like it, though. Seems very likely that's the solution. It's just gonna be a room full of bricks over there. And in fact, the one on the right was just a red herring all along. Now that I have an idea of what I want to do, I cannot seem to get my fingers to agree to do it. At least we start with this fun bit where it's, you know, very meditative. This Mario builds a ladder. I think I turned down the volume a bit because of one of the earlier levels being kind of loud. Okay. That's not really a hole. Also, that block is going to kill me. Yeah. I liked the idea. One of those, once I look at it again, in a whole new light, because the transparent block and the death block look very similar. Why don't coins give, Why don't coins give score? What an odd thing to disable. This boss isn't threatening. I can rotate those over to get 2 more bricks. What would I want to do with my 2 more bricks? That remains the awkward question. Do I just need to rotate that thing 3 times? Is that the actual goal? The boost is a complete and utter red herring? Okay, never mind, that didn't help. One thought I had was maybe this entire room is kind of a false setup. Because maybe after rotating the room, that door goes somewhere else. It does not. It goes the same place. Apparently I hit it twice. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is that the actual goal is to rotate that block 3 times. This is not what you'd usually see in a boost fight. But, you know, never hurts to try. Okay, that's 2 rotations. The 3rd rotation. I guess I probably could have done that just by going over and hitting it. Alright, 3 rotations did not solve the problem. I just get the feeling there's something, like, really fucking obvious I'm missing. Like, I'm up here now, which I don't think is ideal. I can't hear any sound, which I think means I just jumped over the top of the level or something. Still think left? I mean, you can't get into that hole, though. Like, at this point, I'm actually just confused. Like, because you have to strike these blocks for them to work via some mechanism. I can only strike that block once, because then it rotates into a position where there's a death block underneath it. What ROM is this? This is one of the levels of QLDC. So it's, I can give you a link to where it actually all is if you like. Give me a second to think about bosses. This is the repo that has all of the levels in it. Ampersand compiled them. And this one was 52. And it was done by Milgrips, with the name I vaguely recognize. Yeah, because it rotates upward. So I can't hit this, strike this again. I can stand on it, but I can't strike it again. Maybe no, boss takes time to die, so even if I did try that. Block duping was not the answer. But yeah, after a boss dies, it doesn't die immediately, so you actually have to survive long enough to not die. So even if the answer was pick up the block and throw it at the right, like, very last second, it's still tricky. Now, I could cheat my way to this, right? I could turn on swimming and grab that block. That would solve a problem. It'd be a little tricky, but it wouldn't be like the end of the world. Like, that's a way I could cheat this. I don't want to cheat this, but this level has taken me a long time as is. Most of which has been wandering in the desert, trying to figure out how certain things work. So, like, I just feel it doesn't make very good use of the theme of the level, though, if this is the actual solution. And that doesn't help. Also, the way I immediately die, I don't think that's an actual pit. I suspect it's spikes. Given we've seen spikes in other places, or just death blocks or what have you. Something that murders you, as opposed to a pit which takes some time to kill you. Okay, maybe these spikes aren't real. Nope, they're definitely real. I am literally throwing science at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, so back to this. What if there's... Why are these blocks? If I jump up here, in certain spots I get stuck forever, which is unideal. Like, there's just not that many options. I can trade one block for one block over there, or I trade one block for two blocks, but I cannot for the life of me get three blocks. So unless the answer really is hit the block and the boo at the same time, which strikes me as difficult, though admittedly not impossible, but that was not the way to do it. Once again, I'm happy to take any hint anyone's willing to give or entertain other guesses about how this is supposed to work. Because right now it just looks like it's trolly. So either there's like an important mechanic I'm missing. That's a good reason to take a short break. What's up, Bascudon? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. What is up? Hope you had a good stream. Oh, Fries is here, so I shouldn't use my own shoutout command. Because maybe he'll type SO for me. We'll wait a moment to see if that is the case. Hope SMW goes well. It's going pretty well. You know, I'm just playing some random QLDC levels. This is the most recent questionable level design contest level set. And I'm presently trying to figure out how I'm supposed to beat this boss when I have access to only really 2 blocks at a time, maybe. There you go. Thank you, Fries. Played Resident Evil 2 and finished the first half of the story. It was fun. Nice! I assume this is the remake. Or I guess 4 was the one that got the remake most recently. A remake. I've heard good things about Resident Evil. One of those things I'd like to try at some point, because I do have the equipment to play like the OG ones, complete with tank controls, because for PlayStation 1 they didn't actually have a controller with analog sticks for a surprising length of the console's lifespan. But everyone remembers DualShock as the controller du jour, but there were non-DualShock controllers for some periods of time. Gotta wait to get money to play the remake, but Resident Evil 4 is fun. Oh, I bet. Everything looks pretty cool so far, and I think Resident Evil 4 is one of the ones like people really like, if I recall correctly. Given how long the series is gone. Not a fan of tank controls? Oh, no one really is. They're interesting. They're a relic of their time, though. Very much a relic of their time. I wonder if Resident Evil 2, I think there's a port for the N64. I wonder if that still uses tank controls. Anyway, to explain what's going on here, I am presently basically banging my head into a wall. This level's all about like rotating blocks and stuff, moving chunks of the level around as you're playing. And this boost fight has some options, but none of them are very good. And so I've been at this for, I want to say, not quite half an hour, but a good amount of time, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do to get access to 3 blocks all at once. Now, clearly you can trade this one block I'm standing on for 2 blocks on the right. But that 3rd block over there eludes me. The best I can come up with right now is you have to hit them all. You have to hit the boost and the block at the same time. But I don't like that for, I believe, pretty obvious reasons. Played RE2 when it came out on the N64, and that's a treasure of a game. Yeah, it's interesting. I'd love to see kind of the difference between the N64 and the PS2 approach, or PS1 approach. Because like PS1, you could just have so much more data. And N64 games, I think, capped out around like 32 megabytes or something. The most recent like N64-ish game I've played was Shadow Man, though I did play the remastered version, which I think was a good choice because you get a consistent 30 or 60 FPS depending upon what you actually want, and you can choose, and the draw distance is a lot higher. Not sure the difference. Having a serious nostalgia? Yeah. Oh. Okay, is this boss beatable by someone who knows the answer? Because I'm beginning to wonder. Leave the console overnight through school days. Oh, nostalgia. I believe nostalgia would be a good name for an NES emulator. Like an absolutely perfect name for one. If it hasn't already been used. Yeah, at this point, I think this boss is a troll. I don't know. I'm legitimately baffled. I spent a lot of time being legitimately baffled at this level. There is nostalgia. No, nostalgia would be just a good name for an NES emulator. I like it. What's up, Desi? How's it going? Frustrating. I am legitimately baffled as to how I'm supposed to kill this boost legitimately. I can see part of the puzzle, which is pretty obvious, but then there's this part over here that I'm just not seeing. Like, at this point I'm tempted just to turn on water and grab the third block and kill him, because I just don't see a solution. This was a doozy. So there is a solution? Like, I really would love a hint if anybody would be willing to give me one. You know the answer? I will take a hint. If you know the answer, Desi, please give me something. Because the best ideas I have right now are hit the rotational block and the boss at the same time, which strikes me as difficult, and fall down and hope I can throw the brick into the boost at the same time, and maybe magic will happen. You can jump on the tile? I don't believe that's the case. I've been jumping on them and they don't rotate. It wouldn't surprise me if I'm... This is an SA1, right? I don't think this was SA1. Under it? Yeah, you can hit them from underneath. But the problem is there's stuff on top of both of those. You can also hit them from the side using the other bricks. Yeah, spin chip on the tile feels like it would make a lot of sense. But given the general theme of this, but no, it has not worked out that way. Gotten very good at that. Like, the only other thought I had was, like, just jumping through would proc it. Or placing the brick on top would proc it, but neither of those have come to fruition. So... I am curious what the correct solution is, and if it is possible on a real NES or SNES. Because it's very possible I've run into some sort of incompatibility thing, because this does strike me as ASM heavy. ASM heavy weirdness. And it's definitely possible that there's just a little tiny corner case that wasn't done out. Had to do with that block and something you wouldn't expect with it. Mid-air grab, okay, fine. Let me do one of those, it's been a little bit. Like, it's not a very hard trick, you just kind of mash the buttons, you hit the buttons at the same time. Something you wouldn't expect with it. Something you wouldn't expect with it. Something you wouldn't expect with it. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't think it's a good idea, but I have an idea now. I'm going to hit that block twice. I'm going to do this. My idea is this. It's possible there's something off screen I'm not seeing. Why is that happening? Something off screen I'm not seeing, and so maybe I should just throw the block up and pray. That strikes me as something that may work. Just expect the last thing you would expect. Well, that didn't work. Only got one up throw out of that. Alright, what I'm going to do, mid-air up grab, and then I'm going to just try throwing the block at the top of various parts and seeing what happens. Because, like, there could be a room rotation thing or something above where I just can't see it. Like, it's possible there's some sort of tidal safety problem I'm having. What is with that little railing over there? Okay, so the railings over here are what are known as a 1F0, or like a 1F0 family of things. It's a interesting tile that kind of disables sprites that are on it. And while they're disabled, they'll still continue to, they still have their momentum. They keep their velocity. And so you put like a coupon here, it will fall down and just kind of chill. But if it has a little bit of forward velocity, it'll keep going at a constant rate. And it's just something you do to make it easier to line up shots. So in this case, by having this here, I can more easily throw that throw block into the block that rotates. Hope that makes sense. All right, well that didn't help. It seemed to line up well when you rotate it. Yeah, sure, let's try that. Randomly throwing it up in the air didn't help. It does kind of line up, but I think that might be a consequence of just how it's rotating. You can see that it's really easy. The 1F0 helps a lot there to make that kind of throw a lot easier. And it's used pretty consistently in Kaizo trickery. You can see how that kind of like just drifted while it was on there. Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing? I'm presently trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do and what I'm supposed to do to beat this boost that isn't turn on swimming and getting that block below. Which is made mildly more frustrating by the fact that I have to do this puzzle every time. Seen it before, but a lot of things about the Spirit of Hints. Still lost, yeah. Pretty meh. Other than that, fine. Fair. Middle of the week. It's a reasonable time to be meh. Yeah, it falls on the spinning block. I can try that. We're currently throwing science at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like, this was an interesting but kind of frustrating level due to its pacing. Like, there's parts of this I really like, but, like, going through and doing all this nonsense to do a little bit of science is frustrating. Oh, yeah. This was free. Just gotta wait out the boost. Square up. Nope, just sit. Whoa! It did do something. Maybe I should try that with the other brick again. Or maybe because it's like vibrating violently, it actually does something meaningful. Alright, there's definitely weirdness afoot. This is a weirdness worth investigating. It did do something. It just looked like it didn't for a second, which threw me. Dang it. Yeah, I don't want to stand there is what I've learned. Alright, we have a venue to experiment with. This is much less frustrating than banging our head into the wall repeatedly. Throw block is on the spinny block, and if you jump while it's on, maybe? Maybe? I think more that it's just like a really dangerous spot to be at. Come on, Boos, move. Let's watch this for a second. And then jump for no inexplicable reason when I said let's watch this for a second. Boink. Boink. No. That is smart. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely feel better. Being mess sucks. Oh. Trying. Okay, let's... Oh, there we go. Okay, I just want to observe this. I want to observe the block. Okay, that did something. So now I could try doing this, which did nothing. May change the entry. There's a boss now. Oh, what's up, Daizo? Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of that in the CLDC show-off channel. I'd be curious to see what that looks like on release. I'd say I'd be willing to give it another run now, but I'm not sure after this level I'll want to do much of anything. Try leaving the other one on the other spin block? Maybe. I feel like the trick is... Look at it again. Bang your head against that wall. Yeah, that's the theme. Want to give it a test? Yeah, I think that after this I might call it a night, honestly. We'll see how I'm feeling and whether or not I feel clever after being told repeatedly what to do here. Like, I'm still not sure why I wanted to do this. I went missing. Oh, that sucks. Hope you find him. That was very unfortunate. I'm losing traction. I forgot how to do this puzzle. I had this down, Pat. I had it down. And then rotate that up. No, wait. Get a scammer too. Oh, that also sucks. Or March have changed your entry, mainly getting rid of the regrab disable with bounce blocks. Oh, I appreciate that. There we go. That's the order. You hit the left one. That probably makes that one room a lot less frustrating. Because for the most part, like, there's only a couple spots where you actually use... I remember you using the note blocks, so... Boss only has 4 HP. Well, if you just want me to test the boss and not, like, the whole level, I definitely could consider doing that. You just want to make sure it works on hardware or something. Not sure I'm up to beating that whole level again, is all I'm saying. Still not sure what my goal here was. Gotta go? Alright. Sleep well, Matt. I think it's... Oh no, you gotta go to school. School well, Matt. Oh, wait. This is fixable. That. Maybe start with the left block? Start? I mean, I have to start with the center block because I can't do any of the other blocks beforehand. It's actually required that I grab one of those. Or the right. I can't grab the right one either. Said only the boss? Alright, cool. Alright. What else could it be? Like, that's so weird, the twitching thing here. Like, it clearly looks like I can now, like, drill into that to make it move one more orientation. But I don't see what that gets me. Other than making it weirder. Like, I could use that to get the other block out. And then maybe we could... Yeah, I legitimately do not understand what to do here. Legit. If someone actually knows the answer, please just tell me at this point. This is something that seems mildly obscure. There's some sort of interaction that I'm unaware of or just cannot come up with right now. At this point, I'm actually kind of tempted just to turn on water and beat him that way, because I know I can. I can't determine if this is just like a really clever level or I'm really dumb today. It's possibly both. Idea is so convoluted. These blocks are super interesting. They are really interesting. They don't behave in ways I expect consistently. Like, the level taught me a few things about how they work, but I never really figured out the exact mechanics, except these ones, which I think just rotate sort of the radii 2 around them. Idea is so convoluted, it's hard to explain why it won't work. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Like, I kind of wonder... Let's test one quick theory. Oh no, I've already turned it on. Is there a pit down here? So there is something you could stand on. So if I could find a power-up, then I could do this puzzle. That's a thing that is possible. Because that's not death down there. Those are spikes. There's hurt down there, not death. So that's an option, though I think the Anon blocks will still murder me. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, is there's some spot I need to jump to get a power-up, and then just do this the normal way. Like, that's the only reasonable solution I can come up with. So let's poke around for a minute and see if we can find like a secret block that has something cool in it. Like, it might be the case that like the way I'm solving this is wrong because I don't end up getting embiggened for the boss fight. Figured out maybe? Yes, I'd love help. I had it pretty close. Now, I would love help. I am legitimately stumped. So it flips when the throw blocks are on top of the rotate blocks. No, only with the interaction with the 1F0. So just a quick demonstration. Fuck. You know what? I forgot that it takes time for those things to work. That's absolutely it. I feel like an idiot. Oh, no. Okay, now the problem is I gotta drop this and then get out. Then it boops. Then we go over here. We kick that. We drop this right there. And then we wait. I thought it was the interaction with the 1F0 that was making it work on the left side. That was 100% where I was with that. that, like, the vibrating thing and how it was working sort of through the wall, and yeah, no. Trying to say, but you did give it time, you just need to give it more time? Yeah. Alright, so what was this? Help Senpai? Was this just answers? These are my solutions, there are many like it, but these are mine, and this is a spoiler, and you land and you've been warned. Music in this by Hooded Edge, Seg, Tamaki, Wakana, Louie, and Kevin. Well, let's see what his solutions were, because mine were cheesy as all hell. Oh, this is just to show you. You hit that first, which is what I did. That was... what? No. How are these solutions? Oh, they scroll. You hit that. It rotates. So it rotates the opposite direction. Huh. Alright, well, I did that correctly. I think I'm good at puzzles too sometimes, but then every once in a while, I'm told no, I'm not. Alright, so this is 4. 4 was the one I was curious about what the actual solution was, because I just grabbed a shell and poked that one thing. So you rotate that up, you rotate the room. Oh, and then you hit that block. Okay. I didn't think this through at all. This one did just... maybe this is a type of puzzle I'm just not very good at. It's a very spatial puzzle. Alright, so what was the actual solution to 5? Because I just kind of cheesed that, if I recall. No, I think I did this one kind of legit. I rotated the room, and then the Koopa fell down. And then that rotated once. Well, I guess I more or less did that. Alright, well that answers those questions. 6 isn't interesting to look at, because, like, there were an awful lot of solutions to it. And credits. Let's at least look at the credits. External resources are HR Base ROM, Doors, Mario Fan Gamer, Scroll Limits by Hammer Brother, probably Green Hammer Bro, I don't know, maybe a different Hammer Brother. Skyoden 2, Gothic, Necklord, Wayne's World, Level 1 by Seg, okay, Alkest, Powerful Enemy, Kevin, Bloody Tears by Kevin, okay. There we go, let's get out of here. Let me test your boss fight. Feels like the way to go.